I'm not okay. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you have never been here before. If so, you're in for a treat today. I'm really hungover. Yeah, basically my sister and I went out for some drinks last night to the pub. It ended up being a few more than just a few drinks. We weren't planning on it, but yeah, today I'm not feeling so great. I have had a really bad headache all morning and it's only just starting to go now. I think it's like, yeah, it's like 1:30 in the afternoon. I've got a massive cup of water because I'm trying to hydrate myself. My gerbils are being super noisy. Guys, be quiet please. But yeah, I thought instead of waste a lazy hungover day lying around in bed and not doing anything, which is what I've done all morning, I thought I would make use of being hungover and film a hungover makeup tutorial. Yay! This is something new to me, I've never done this before, but I've seen a few other people do it and I thought, you know what? That is actually quite a good idea. So today I'm going to be putting some makeup on my face, trying to make myself feel a little bit more human, and I thought whilst I'm there I would just share like a few tips and tricks with you guys and things that I like to do in my makeup routine if I am hungover and I want to just look a little bit more awake and like I actually slept. So yeah, that's what today's video is going to be. Can we just appreciate that I'm in my pyjamas? I love these pyjamas so much. They're from H&M, and they have like matching little shorts, which I haven't got on right now. I've got joggers on because I was cold. But yeah, love it. Okay, let's get started with the makeup. So before I start with any makeup, I'm going to do a little bit of skincare. So firstly, I'm going to use some of the MAC Prep and Prime Essential Oils. I almost dropped it. Essential Oil Stick, which is kind of like a makeup skincare product. And I'm just going to put a little bit of that all over my face because my skin is very dehydrated this morning and I want to put some moisture back into it, so I'm literally just going to do that and then rub it in so it's nice and oily and moisturised. Okay, I'm then going to put some eye cream on. This is the Origins Ginseng Ice Cream. Oh, I should not be filming a video. This is the Origins Ginseng Eye Cream, and this is a really nice one because it's actually got like little shimmery particles in it, so it kind of helps to brighten up the skin around your eyes anyway. So I'm just going to put a little bit of that on and just push it into my skin. I have spent all morning lying in bed watching Netflix with my cat because that is my life. Okay, next I'm going to put some lip balm on because my lips are so dry right now. I'm using the Blistex Relief Cream. This is such a good lip balm. I don't actually know if it's a lip balm. I think it might be for cold sores, but it works for chapped lips too. So I'm going to use a little bit of primer. This is the Too Faced Hangover Primer. Haha, thought I should use it in this video because it's just very fitting, isn't it? I'm only going to put a little bit on because I don't want to overload my skin with products, so I'm just going to put a small amount on and just rub that into my skin. This is so nice and it smells amazing. It smells like coconuts and I love it. I'm going to be using Dior Star Foundation, which I'm not sure if I've actually used this in a video before. I have just been loving it recently. I've had it for such a long time and I've recently rediscovered it, so I'm just going to put a little bit of that onto my skin. I'm then just going to quickly blend that in using a Zoeva brush, and then I'll go in with my beauty blender. But yeah, I've had this foundation for a really long time and I never really used to get on with it, but I tried it again about a week ago and I really liked it, so I'm gonna use that. And then I'm just gonna spray my beauty blender with the MAC Charged Water. And then just blend the foundation in. Also guys, let me know down below in the comments if you've got any video suggestions because recently I have been struggling. Also any blog post suggestions because that's something else I've been struggling with. I've just had like massive brain block and I just have no ideas for anything. Like, it's really frustrating because I have got ideas for YouTube videos, but I feel like I just don't ever have anyone to help me film, and the things I would like to film kind of require like someone to film it for me, so I'm finding it kind of difficult to actually like be happy with videos that I'm making. But yeah, as far as blog posts go, I haven't written any in a really long time because I don't want to just write them for the sake of it and then not even be happy with them. So I haven't done any in so long, but I definitely need to get back into it. Okay, next up is eyebrows. I'm using Soap&Glory Brow Archery and a little brush. I did actually pluck my eyebrows this morning and I cut them, which was quite scary, but I sort of just like trimmed them so they weren't really long. That sounds disgusting, doesn't it? I'm going to use the waxy side first and just do what I always do. And then once I've kind of roughly done the shape of my brow, I go in with the felt tip side and just neaten it up a little bit, and also just draw in a few little hairs at the front to fill it in. Okay, eyebrows are done. They don't look perfect, but never mind. My fringe covers them anyway. I'm then going to move on to eye makeup. So I'm actually using an eyeshadow palette I haven't used in such a long time. This is the Too Faced Natural Eyes palette. And the reason I wanted to use this one is because there are some really, really gorgeous colours in here that are going to make my eyes pop and look super blue. And I thought that that was like a good technique of making myself look a little bit more awake if I make my eyes look really, really blue. So I'm just going to take the palest shade, which is just like a cream colour, and I'm going to pop that all over my eyelid. So I'm just starting off with a base colour. And then I'm going to go in with Push Up, which is this colour in the middle. It's a really pretty sparkly brown, and I'm just going to put that in the crease of my eyelid and then kind of add a little bit to the outer corner. And then I'm going to darken it up using this really dark brown shade in the corner. I'm just going to take a little bit of that onto the brush, tap off the excess, and then I'm just going to add that on the very outer corner, just to darken it a little bit. And then I'm going to take a blending brush and blend that all out because right now it looks a little bit rubbish. And then I'm going to go in with a second eyeshadow palette, and I'm actually going to use a Charlotte Tilbury one. This is the Dolce Vita Luxury palette, which is one that I don't really use that often, but it looks like this. My battery is flashing at me, brilliant. I'm going to use this kind of burgundy red shade in the corner. I'm going to take a little pencil brush and take some of that burgundy shade and just pop it underneath my lower lash line. And then I'm also going to go back to the original brush I was using, take some more of that burgundy shade and just pop that on the outer corner of my eye as well, and just kind of blend all of those colours together. And hopefully you can see on camera, but it just really makes my eyes look extra blue, which I think just makes me look a little bit more awake. So the mascara I'm using today is one that I don't really use that often, but I thought I'd give it a go. It's the Clinique Chubby Lash Mascara, and I'm just going to pop some of that onto my top lashes. So I'm going to pop a little bit of concealer under my eyes. I'm going to go in with the Naked Skin Urban Decay concealer, which is just the one that I always use. And I'm just going to put some of that under my eyes to make it look like I am not tired when I am very tired. And then just blend that in with my beauty blender. And then I'm just going to pop a tiny little bit of powder under my eyes to set that in place. I'm using the Mercier translucent setting powder, which I always use, and I'm just going to put a little bit of that under there so that it doesn't move or crease. I'm going to go back to my skin and I'm going to bronze up using the Benefit Hoola bronzer. I love this bronzer so much, and I just feel like it works on everyone's skin tone, so I'm just going to put a little bit of that on. I don't want to go overboard, but I just want to make my skin look a little bit more healthy and give it a glow. And then for highlighter, I'm going to use a mixture of two. I'm actually going to use a liquid highlighter, and this is the RImmel Good to Glow highlighter in the shade Soho Glow. And I'm just going to pop a little bit of that onto the back of my hand, and then just dab that onto the tops of my cheekbones and then blend it in with my beauty blender, and it just gives a really nice natural glow. And then just to add a little bit more glow on top of that, I'm going to use the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Soft and Gentle, which is such a classic highlighter. And I'm just going to pop a little bit of that on top of what I've just done. And that will just make the highlighter even more intense. I think highlighter is really important as well when you want your skin to look glowing because, well, it's kind of obvious, isn't it? And then for blusher, I'm going to use MAC's Harmony blusher, which is quite a like brownie toned one, but I just thought it would look quite nice and natural. Okay, and then for lips, I'm going to use MAC's Whirl Lip Liner first. And then I'm going to go in with a H&M lipstick, which I use quite often in my videos. It's in the shade Brunette Ambition, and it's just a really beautiful kind of dark lipstick. And so that is my finished Hangover makeup look. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. I'm so sorry if it felt slightly rushed, but my camera battery is flashing at me and I'm really scared it's going to cut off halfway through, so I've been kind of rushing these last few minutes of the makeup. But yeah, please do remember to give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and leave any video suggestions or comments in general down below in the comments section, and any information you need to know will be in the description box. But yeah, I hope you're all doing really well, and I am feeling a little bit better now. I've got some makeup on and I'm looking a little bit more alive. So yeah, I really hope that this video was helpful to some of you, or you just enjoyed watching it and seeing me hungover. But yeah, I'm going to go now and probably make a cup of tea, maybe, or watch some more telly and probably just get back into bed, which is really bad, but never mind. Okay, I'm going to go. I will see you guys soon in another video. Goodbye!